the locker room, driving range, and lunch in the clubhouse before our 12:30 shotgun start. At 5 p.m., enjoy an open bar cocktail reception prior to our 6 p.m. dinner and awards program. Register online to play and for sponsorships.
For all of the perks that come with working here, I would say that the most valuable thing WIS offers is freedom. The freedom to make the most of your role, to really go beyond the job description, the freedom to think differently and be rewarded for it, and the freedom to show up as 100% who you are.
As a new school year begins, young athletes are gearing up for another exciting sports season. With all the anticipation comes stress. Stress is normal, but handling that stress in a healthy way is key to staying on top of your game. Your mind is your greatest muscle. Practicing healthy coping skills like positive self-talk, writing in a journal, drawing, or listening to music can make a big difference. Remember, you are not alone. Reach out to a trusted adult like your coach or teachers for support in managing stress. On October 6th, we recognize Knockout Opioid Abuse Day, a day dedicated to raising awareness about the dangers of opioid misuse and the importance of prevention. It's a reminder for all of us to make healthy choices and support those around us.
We specialize in roofing and siding. That includes gutters, windows, doors, stone siding, decks, and painting. We also utilize new age technology like drones and 3D modeling. The drones keep our guys safe on the ground with an aerial perspective, and the 3D modeling gives us exact measurements for precise job scope. Give us a call today. We'll be happy to provide you with a complimentary drone inspection. We look forward to keeping your home and your family safe.
If you live in Andover, Blairstown, Byram, Frankfurt, Franklin, Frieden, Frelinghuysen, Greene, Hampton, Hardwick, Hope, Knowlton, Lafayette, Newton, Sparta, Stillwater, Sussex, and Wantage. Planet Networks is building high-speed fiber in your neighborhood. Visit getplanetfiber.com today to learn more.
Pipeworks Services, providing quality plumbing, heating, cooling, electrical services, and insulation for 20-plus years. Our unwavering commitment to excellent service has earned us the trust of North and Central New Jersey communities. Call us today at 973-298-1961 to experience our dependable and caring expertise.
Benny's Bodega, a community-based nonprofit, is pioneering support for Alice seniors and veteran population. The bodega offers a unique freedom to shop free of charge for basic need items in a warm, friendly environment. We are people helping people.
Athletic Fields of America in Montville, New Jersey has become an industry leader in synthetic turf. Serving the greater New York, New Jersey, and Eastern PA regions, we have delivered hundreds of both synthetic turf and natural grass sports fields for youth and recreational levels, all the way up to the highest standards and requirements of the NCAA. Our goal with every project is to provide our customers with exceptional workmanship, extraordinary service, and professional integrity while constructing a superior product that you can enjoy for years to come. Visit athleticfieldsofamerica.com.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature.
That is good. Who installed the system?
ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
Hi, my name is Andrew Shaka. I'm one of the owners here at New Jersey Siding and Windows. We are a family-owned residential remodel firm. Everything we offer here is quality and comes with great warranties. If it's a residential home, there's no home too big for us to work on.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
Hi, I'm Dan from George J. Keller & Sons. My family-owned company has provided superior service.
They probably will because I think Brandon is out there. Braden is out there. Braden is out there. So they're probably standing somewhere.
Bobby, I usually see him.
You saw Bob?
No, but usually.
Oh, yeah.
I would think they would be here. She texted me earlier. Hey, this is the last real meeting.
Sarah said she's coming. She texted me.
Yeah, she asked me. She's like, you want to come with me? I was like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
And she's running late. I'm like, I'm going. See you there. I was like, I'll find Kelly.
Last week's game was at 12 o'clock and she won.
Oh yeah, she asked me to go.
She came at like 1 o'clock.
She asked me to go to that, and I was like, I have too many errands.
Yeah.
Actually, it was nice. It was beautiful weather.
It was warm.
It was like it was perfect temperature. It was like not a cloud in the sky. It was like a really nice game.
But he was coming from a double.
It was nice to have a Friday night off.
Himself.
Yes, it was. And not have to be up at like 7 a.m.
Yep. Did he say something around? He used to be at work at 11.
I know him because I bowled on Wednesday night. So I was like, dude, you want me to drink?
It's usually what 8 to 10 something.
Him and Dorio have to be at work at 11.
Yeah,
Dorio's now going to start working.
Sheridan?
Yeah, so I think he's free. Huh?
Yeah, run the food.
Yeah. He's been there since like April, I think. He loves it. Yeah, Kyle's there now. Brandon's supposed to be starting.
Oh, they're all working there?
Brandon, I call him my thought. The one that
number
always
63
got,
was
yeah,
in
last
fights
year,
and
yeah. Caden tells me he's not studying anymore. He's straightened out. But every time he says it, I'm like, you gotta refer to him as a thug because I don't know anything else. Yeah, yeah.
Quentin, I told you, you just want to see your friends.
It's going to be like 47 by the time I get here. And that's the rest of the championship.
Oh, never mind. That wasn't Ashway.
When I went home,
the temperature's dropping.
Yeah,
like
I did turn it
we
up
had those
last
nice couple warm days, but now the temperature's dropping. Like going down to like 30s, 40s at night.
We're getting 75 and 80 again. Thursday, Friday, Wednesday.
But like the past couple days, it was like 80, 40. So I had the air on during the day. I turned the heat on at night. I turned the air on the day.
One night you had the air on.
Oh, it was beautiful in the house. Everyone was
I
like,
love
it's
sleeping in that.
Everyone was like, it's so cold, and I'm like, oh, it's perfect.
Yep.
Also the inside the windows.
What's not that bad? That was cold.
I didn't have to go to Hackettstown. I got so lucky. 2 Mondays ago when it was super fucking cold out and windy, Kate had to go to Hackettstown. I would go because by the time I make it to Hackettstown, with Shane went and these guys went and Fraser out. They weren't dressed appropriately at all. One day I'm wearing this. Yeah, this
I'm
was
just
Shane
saying the
said.
song.
I never felt like it was happening. Every time the dock door opened, I felt a cold breeze. If I went out into the sun, I felt warm.
No, it felt warm. It was like,
it was.
Every time the dock doors open, I was freezing. I got tan last Saturday watching the game.
Yes, last Saturday I actually got
I
was sitting in my chair, and I literally got sunburned.
Yeah, that's awesome. I did not know the way.
Is that a tap? I don't know.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to Palmer Field, home of the Newton Braves. And tonight, before the game, we're going to recognize our football, cheerleading, and marching band seniors. Coming out first, Sean Bennett. Sean is escorted by Tracy and
I would have owned the
Steve
place.
Bennett.
That would have not been good.
I would have owned the place.
Yeah, look at that.
Up next, Hunter Bickerton.
That's not Hunter.
Hunter is escorted by Alyssa and Andy Bickerton.
You don't have a thermal one yet? That's next year's
He got hurt in person. That's the Sean Carson, right?
No, it's Sean Bennett. Sean
He
Carson
going
was the
to-
first game.
Oh, okay, so he got sucking. He was the second game. Bennett, Bennett's is the one that got
Up
hurt in
next,
the first game.
Ryan Carino. Ryan is being escorted by Lisa and Mike Carino.
Look at the cabbie. Nice hat.
Look at their stance. Ours isn't too good either, but theirs is.
You should start when at 20 when it gets to 20 or 25.
Maybe that took care of you. You keep her around for a little bit?
Up next, Colin Decker. Colin is being escorted by Heather and Chuck Decker.
On the other side, is he? And that one isn't that far. It's down by my house. I won't be going because by the time I get off of work and come down there, it's not worth it.
Up next, Kyle Hitson.
Please. He'll probably kick.
Kyle is being escorted by Leslie and Bill.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, there's not a lot.
Up next, Anthony Tuda. Anthony is being escorted by Allison and Tony Tuda.
Like I can't see his other arm.
I think he's watching his mom.
Next up, Nehemiah Vasquez. Being escorted by Catherine Vasquez and Frankie.
You be quiet down there. I have the microphone and you listen to everything I have to say.
Up next, Hunter Zander. Being escorted by Terry Ann and Herb Zander.
Sherry. I hear Nick starting tomorrow at Sheridan.
Is he starting to too?
Oh, that's what Kate tells me.
Listen, I didn't even know he went on live, and then he came home and he's like, my first day might be Saturday. He's gonna text me.
That's what Kaden said. Kaden said he's
I
working.
hope he does because he's killing me.
Yeah. Oh, I hear
Every
ya.
day I'm like, you're kidding me?
I hear you.
He doesn't grow on trees, mister.
But it does, Sherry.
Up next, Estela Castillo Matute. Being escorted by Wendy Matute and Lisandro Castillo.
Hey, you old fart. I'm working to buy a little bit.
That's good. I mean,
Discount coming in, did you?
No, but his AARP card showed up right on his 50th birthday.
Coming onto the field now, Tiziana Celeste Bordera.
Now you qualify for adult community. Go $55. I'm like, that's pretty.
Being escorted by Julissa Montegro.
I want my 10% discount. I want to get my little cart. Little cart. I want 10% on my fishing hooks and stuff like that. Lures.
Oh, they totally could. Maybe they could have done this on one day.
Up next, Katie Reed. Being escorted by Alex Powers and Annette DeMuth.
I will look like a snow bunny or something. And then maybe I will have my, yeah, you will. You'll come.
I'm going to come back
Just to have,
just to cheer you on.
yes, just to have support. Oh, to come and just laugh when I
Up next is Maya Schur. Escorted by Tammy and Matt Schur. Up next, Cynthia Decker Sanchez. Being escorted by Vanessa Francois, Michael Decker Sanchez, and Jacqueline Decker Sanchez. Up next, Jay Granholm. Escorted by Dave and Jill Granholm.
Isn't it so annoying when they're home all day? Want to get done. Oh, I don't. I don't.
Up next, Delia Peralta. Escorted by Ephraim Peralta, Samantha Bunting, and Andre Peralta. Up next, Aiden Post. Escorted by Kristen and Stephen Post.
Oh, are you going to your job? You have fun. Have fun, Lance.
Rebecca better take pictures.
Hey, just stick your foot out somewhere.
Up next, Julia Reasoner. Escorted by Brian and Jennifer Reasoner.
No, he's got to do chains. Hold the down marker and the... You're missing your opportunity. Go do chains with Lance.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
How was that bus ride with the cheerleaders? Was that fun?
Up next, Saturn Simpson.
I'll do the continuance anytime. It's so close.
Yeah.
Coming back from High Point.
Saturn is escorted by Rafinha and Tabiona Simmons.
Did Coop tell you where he is?
No, you did.
Yeah, he's down.
He went.
Do you know what time they got back to Garrett's dorm room?
Probably when I woke up.
4:45 this morning. They got back to Garrett's
The
dorm
bars
room.
are the bars open before down there?
Garrett? Well, I don't know. Neither one of them have a fake ID.
Oh.
So Garrett's is coming, and I know Cooper doesn't have
And finally,
He's
Joseph
like my fake ID.
Storms.
Like, but I said to him, this is the one rule. No adding to the population while you're talking.
And escorted by Gary Storms and Jillian Gendelman Storms.
That's fine, but no adding to the population.
Right, he's in Florida.
He's at Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach, and then Florida. That's right.
Florida next week.
Yeah.
That was a cape or a skirt.
Shane. Oh. No. My eyes. No.
And there's another person?
No, she had surgery, so I haven't seen her this year.
I
She
saw
needs
her
a fun
Friday.
game.
She's been in the wheelchair.
Stop talking.
You're saying she. You mean talk louder?
Are you talking about?
My mom's like, I was like, oh, thanks for the watch.
Should we yell her name?
Hi, Hammy. Hi, Hammy.
My sister's listening too. Hi, Christine.
Did you hear me?
I don't know what I'm saying. Cheers.
I've known it.
We had our makeup center going on. Christy, are we playing salon?
Oh,
She did hear you. She said hi. Right there.
I know, but maybe it's right there.
Now you know. I learned.
And then
I changed them when and then I brought I wouldn't have been able to. That's true. Like it's okay if like it's okay at home, but here I'd be like,
Let's give one more round of applause for all of our seniors. Thank you for everything you've done for us.
To you and your positive reviews and feedback. We are now a GAF 3-star President's Club winner. That's right, one of 30 winners out of 2,600 Master Elite dealers nationwide. Our seasoned pros provide the best service and quality products from beginning to end of your project. Give us a call today for your free estimate.
At Planet Networks, our high-speed fiber is designed to be fast. Up to 300 times faster than cable, and up to 500 times faster than DSL. As fast as 10,000 megabits per second up and down, if you speak nerd. We're talking cheetah, bullet train, lightning strike, hummingbird, race car kind of fast. Planet Networks. So fast, it's worth the wait.
Huh.
At Burke's Furniture and Mattress, we believe in quality furniture for less.
Come visit our large selection of furniture, from handcrafted Amish bedroom and dining.
Custom American-made sofas, love seats, sectionals, chairs, and recliners.
We have a huge selection of mattresses, all American made at discount prices.
With 2 locations in Hackettstown, we have something for everyone.
No interest financing is available every day, so you can get exactly what you want.
Burke's Furniture and Mattress.
Name brand furniture for less.
Don't just live in your home, love it with quality kitchens and bathrooms from Special Editions in Rockaway. Our talented design team will work with you from consultation through completion of your cabinetry to ensure your complete satisfaction. Special Editions is a family-owned and operated business since 1978. Call to make an appointment to meet our designers and visit our showroom with over 50 beautiful kitchen and bath displays. Let Special Editions transform your space from home to dream home.
Let Casa Bellissima host your next event. Catering starts at just $35 per person for sports teams, graduations, and wedding parties. Plus, join us for Ladies' Night every Thursday.
Third down to give. Montella cuts back up the middle, and he's over 1,000 yards, and he's off to the races.
Up in the air, blocked down!
Dumping in, wide open net. Too easy right there.
Holly Chapman, she'll take off from the wing. That one's good.
Webb trying to get the pin.
Here we go.
And it got it! That would win it for Warren Hill. Great senior night ceremony here at Lenby Valley High School.
A 63 save performance by Casey Connor, the Crimson.
And he break his record. And the Edwards wins it.
First game of your conference schedule.
So good, and we're all so pumped and just happy to live.
Lineups ahead tonight on more Sussex Sports.
And we welcome you to Palmer Field on the campus of Newton High School in Newton, New Jersey for Big State Sports coverage of high school football. Tonight, the regular season comes to an end as the Newton Braves host the Mountain Lakes Herd. Thanks for joining us, everyone. My name is Mike Gurnis. We'll talk more about tonight's season finale in a moment, but first we are going to take a moment to pause for the national anthem.
Are facing all Newton Braves. Before the game, the officials will read the following statement to our contestants. Today's contest is being conducted according to the rules of the New Jersey State High School Athletic Association. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing rules of fair play. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated, could subject the violator to ejection, and may result in penalties being assessed against your team. Each one is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this competition at a high level of good sportsmanship. Thank you for your cooperation in this matter. Spectators are reminded that athletes playing today will display their abilities while engaging in healthy competition. The NJAC is taking an active stand in promoting good sportsmanship. We ask that you respect the decision of the officials. Welcome the opponents, treat them as guests, and remain on your side of the field. Promote good sportsmanship by demonstrating self-discipline and cheering in a positive manner. Newton High School asks that you remain outside the fenced area. Unsportsmanlike conduct is prohibited. Singling out of officials will not be tolerated. Alcoholic beverages and tobacco products are not permitted. Any person violating these rules will be escorted from school property. Tonight's officials: co-chief Dave Race, umpire Eric Zobian, linesman Gary Rooks, line judge Jim Kapora, field judge John Gallagher, side judge Carmen Lolocano, and running the game clock is Clifford Rollins. The head coach of Mountain Lakes is Daryl Busco. And the head coach of our Newton High School is Matt Parzero. Before tonight's contest begins, we would like to remind everybody that refreshments are sold at the Booster Club building by the main entrance. Supporting the Booster Club, you're helping the Newton athletes. These students work long and hard preparing for the season. The athletes, their parents, and coaches all deserve our thanks and continued support. Restrooms are also available over there. At this time, if we could please rise, remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem by Addison Hardin.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming? Whose footstripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare of bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's hear it again for Addison Hardin.
All right. Great national anthem, and I hope you enjoyed our senior night ceremony as well, which took place before the game. Once again, Mike Gurnis here on Big State Sports. Newton and Mountain Lakes set to get going shortly here. Before we talk about tonight's game, first we want to make sure we give a shout out to our sponsors. First, want to welcome you to Palmer Field in Newton, where it's currently 54 degrees and cloudy. Our game time temperature is brought to you by ICS, keeping you cool when it's hot and warm when it's cold. Go to ICSHVAC.com for all your comfort needs. Also want to welcome you to the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth. Since 1930, Mandelbaum Barrett PC has been a trusted legal partner for all of life's biggest plays. From business deals to personal matters, our experienced attorneys provide hands-on attention and innovative solutions. For nearly a century, we've built enduring relationships across diverse industries. Wherever you are, whatever your legal need, and whether it's personal or professional, Mandelbaum Barrett PC is on your team. Learn more at mblawfirm.com. So they are currently honoring the Steve DiGregorio Young Man of the Year Award recipients for each team. It's going to be Anthony Tuda for Newton, who's going to get the award on the Newton side. As you see there, he poses at midfield.
And from Mountain Lakes will be Will Murphy.
And then Will Murphy for Mountain Lakes is the other Steve DiGregorio Young Man of the Year Award presented by the Super Football Conference. So congratulations to both of them. Getting back to our sponsors here. First, want to make sure for our game sponsors, we give a shout out to East Blackwell Chiropractic. Our mission at East Blackwell Chiropractic is simply to serve you. We provide excellent chiropractic care to help our patients reach and exceed their health goals. We assess the patient as a whole. We want to address the main concern, but also lead you into a lifestyle of being pain-free. We do all of this by offering an evidence-based approach to chiropractic care by utilizing chiropractic manipulation, soft tissue techniques, therapeutic rehabilitation, and a variety of chiropractic services to help achieve your health goals. They're going to have a special coin toss here at midfield. But while we're on it here, we'll keep it on with our ad reads. O'Reilly's Pub and Grill, located in beautiful historic downtown Newton at 271 Spring Street. Then also Casa Bellissima. Let Casa Bellissima host your next event. Catering starts at just $35 per person for sports teams, graduations, and wedding parties. Plus, join us for Ladies' Night every Thursday with live entertainment. Don't miss out. Then we're going to do our first quarter sponsors for tonight as well. JBJ Electric has become one of the most dependable and trustworthy electrical contractors in the Mountain Lakes, Boonton Township, and Morris County areas. With over 25 years of experience, JBJ Electric offers expertise and personalized services to meet your residential or commercial electrical services needs. Cahoot & Son Landscaping provides a multitude of services covering everything from landscape design to snow plowing. Cahoot specializes in landscaping architecture, custom stonework, all types of patio stone and pavers, pool and spa, koi ponds, waterfalls, drainage, full-service property maintenance for residential and commercial properties, mulch, and snow plowing. Learn more at CahootLandscapingLLC.com. So, coin toss is over with here. Mountain Lakes is going to receive the opening kick, and that kickoff is going to be presented to you by Open Road Mazda of Morristown. First-time car buyers, listen up. Open Road Mazda of Morristown has your back. Discover affordable, dependable vehicles for less than $15K, backed by a rock-solid 5-day money-back guarantee. Drive with confidence. Drive with Open Road Mazda of Morristown. So once again, welcome here to Palmer Field. Newton and Mountain Lakes, the regular season finale for both teams here. Newton coming in with a 5-2 record. Currently 11th in the North Group 2 United Power Rankings, so currently outside looking in terms of having a home playoff game, but a win tonight would certainly boost their chances to crack that top 8 and potentially host a playoff game here next week. Program clinched a share of the American Blue Division title. It's the 8th consecutive division title for Newton, which is certainly quite an accomplishment. Mountain Lakes, on the other hand, they're 3-4. They've found their footing in recent weeks, wins in 3 of its last 4 games, currently 9th in North Group 1, so chance to also have a shot at a home game if it finds a way to get a win tonight. So Nick Kirilko set to kick this one off for Newton. And we are underway from Palmer Field. That one is returned at around the 35, brought up inside the 40. Nice little return there by Jack Bronico. Bronico picked it up at about the 35, got about 5 yards, and that is where the Mountain Lakes offense is going to go to work. So 1st and 10 Mountain Lakes, ball on their own 43-yard line. And this Mountain Lakes offense, these are 2 very similar offenses. Both wing T offenses rely very heavily on their ground game. So 1st and 10 for the Herd. Handoff goes up the middle. Nice little bit of running room there. That's the number 45 of Carson Fitch. Fitch with a nice gain of about 6 yards on that one, so a good start to the game there for the Herd. Carson Fitch, Massimo Corvelli are the 2 top running backs to keep an eye on here for Mountain Lakes. Each of them right around 600 yards on the season. Handoff to the left side. Newton looked like they had it stopped, but still able to find some running room on the cutback is the number 23 of Corvelli, and he's going to have a first down. Nice job making something out of nothing there. 6-yard gain for Corvelli, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Herd. So ball on the 45-yard line. The number 7 of Brett Byerly is the quarterback. He hands off up the middle, and once again, it's going to be Fitch. He's going to have about an 8-yard gain on that one. In the ground game, effective as it's been the last few weeks for Mountain Lakes, certainly continuing that so far in this one. So Byerly under center. Handoff goes straight ahead to Fitch. Met right away, but he keeps his legs moving, and I think he might have the first down there.
Fitch on the carry, tackle made by number 44, Max Fay.
We'll wait for the signal, and they're going to say first down. So a 2-yard gain for Fitch is just enough to get the first down. And so far, 2 first downs for the Herd. The Herd are certainly battle-tested 3-4 record, but those 4 losses have come to teams with a combined record of 19-10. Hanover Park, Pequannock, and Madison all with winning records, so don't let their record fool you. Goes up the middle, there's Fitch. Fitch has a nice gain, going to be close to the first down, maybe a little short. We'll see what they spot it, and they're going to say first down. So Carson Fitch leading the way. He's got 4 carries for 26 yards already in this one. So just under 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Opening drive of the game here for Mountain Lakes. We've already driven about 35 yards so far on this drive. Great job keeping it on the ground so far, and so far Newton has not had an answer. Ball on the 35. Byerly hands off right side, lots of running room. Cutting it back up around the 10-yard line. Nice gain there for Mountain Lakes. I believe that was Massimo Corvelli on that one. Ethan Smith, my apologies. So 1st and 10, Mountain Lakes. Handoff goes left side, not much there. Shortest gain of the night so far.
Number 54, Nehemiah Vasquez. Brings 2nd down from the 9.
So that is going to be about a 2-yard gain there. So 2nd and 8 for the Herd, as they are inside the red zone here with a chance to get on the board early in this one. And Byerly rolls out, fires, complete. Touchdown, Mountain Lakes. Carson Fitch with the touchdown reception. It's a 9-yard reception, and the Herd are on the board with 7:42 to go here in the first quarter. So the wing T offense goes to the play action here, and they got everyone to bite, and he was able to find Fitch wide open for the touchdown. Deacon Silas on for the extra point. His kick is high, and it is through. Romano Deacon Silas' extra point is good, and it is 7-0 Herd here in the first quarter with 7:51 to go. Folks, if you're enjoying this broadcast, make sure you subscribe to Big State Sports on our YouTube channel. Click that notify bell. You'll be notified anytime that we go live with one of our broadcasts. Certainly a lot of those Fridays and Saturday nights during the fall season, and with the regular season wrapping up, you certainly don't want to miss any of the state playoff action that's coming up in the next few weeks. So be sure to hit that notify bell. You'll know about it whenever we're on the air. So on that drive for Mountain Lakes, Carson Fitch led the way, 5 carries. Massimo Corvelli had a carry. Smith had a carry, but the big play was the touchdown there. Byerly with a great play fake found Carson Fitch for the touchdown. So Mountain Lakes is up 7-0 here, 7:51 to go in the first quarter. Kickoff brought to you by Open Road Mazda of Morristown. And the kick is going to be returned at about the 15-yard line, brought up the left side. Not a ton of running room there. Nice little gain, but Evan Cotter with the return there.
Newton will take over on the 28.
So Newton now will have a chance to see what its offense can do. They're going to have the ball on their own 28-yard line. It's Newton offense. 3-headed monster in the backfield. Evan Cotter, Nick Karilko, and Anthony Tuda. 3 of them have really carried the ball a lot this season for the Braves. Shotgun formation, handoff goes to the right side, not much there. That was Anthony Tuda, was met right away in the backfield. Great job by the defensive line. Sebastian Borey in on the tackle there for the Herd. That's a loss of 1 yard. So 2nd and 11 for the Braves. So under center goes Ellsworth. Hands off left side. Nice bit of running room there for Kurilko.
Kurilko on the carry, brought down around the 34. Bring up third down.
Got up to the 34. Give him about 6 on that one. So third and very manageable now for Newton. Looking at about third and about 5. And we'll see if they maybe go play action here with Matt Ellsworth. Ellsworth, the quarterback, under center. Hands it off. It's a counter to the left side. Evan Cotter going to be close to the first down, but I don't think he quite got there. They're going to mark him just short.
Inches away. Bring up fourth down.
So it is going to be 4th and inches for the Newton offense, and we will see if they opt to go for this here. Not the best field position to consider going for it, but when you only need a few inches and you're a run-based offense, see what Coach Parzero opts to do. He is keeping his quarterback out on the field. So 4th and inches from about the 37-yard line. Wing T formation. Handoff goes up left side, and he's got the first down. That's Nick Kurilko.
That's Nick Kurilko. That's going to be enough for a Newton. First down.
So nice job there by the Newton offensive line as well as Kurilko to get the first down.
First and 10 from the 41.
Got about a 4-yard gain on that one, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Newton from their own 41. So 1st and 10, Ellsworth under center. Motion handoff goes up the middle.
Tuda up the middle.
Anthony Tuda carried that one. Give him about a 4-yard gain. So Newton showing off its own little bit of efficiency on the ground so far in this one. Again, Newton coming into the game 5-2. Both these teams tonight playing for a chance at a home playoff game next week. Newton currently 11th in North Group 2. Mountain Lake's currently 9th in North Group 1. So a win for either team would do wonders for their hopes of having a home playoff game next week. Handoff goes up the middle. That's Kurilko. Takes it right up to about the 50, about a 5-yard gain. So it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Braves once again. So ball on the 50-yard line. So now under 4 minutes to go here, first quarter. Thanks for joining us here on Big State Sports. Handoff right side, a little bit of room there. There he goes, up down to the 25. That's Nick Kurilko.
Nick Kurilko with a huge run.
Give him about a 28-yard gain and a first down for the Braves. As you see the replay here, the handoff went to Kurilko, who had plenty of room up the right side. Mountain Lake's just not able to set the edge on that one, and Kurilko took advantage, and it's a first down, and the Braves are on the move. So ball on the 22-yard line, just outside of the red zone here for Newton. Counter goes to Cotter, and he is met right away in the backfield. Holden Gillespie got in there in the backfield. Nice job by him in the Mountain Lakes D line.
Second down for the Braves at the 24.
Cotter lost about 2 on that one. Cotter, the freshman, has had a really impressing first season here for the Braves. Last 3 weeks, he's had over 100 yards on the ground. Certainly settling in nicely to his high school career. Pitch goes out, Kurilko. I'm sorry, Cotter, my apologies.
Cotter on the carry, picks up 1. It's going to bring a 3rd and 11.
So Cotter gets 1 on the pitch there. 3rd and 11 coming up for the Braves. So Newton finds itself a little behind the chains here, 3rd and 11. Not an ideal spot as a run offense, so we'll see what they opt to do here with Matt Ellsworth. Do they maybe roll him out just like Mountain Lakes did on their last drive? Certainly got to be alert for play action if you're the Mountain Lakes defense right now. And Ellsworth rolls to the right. Mountain Lakes seems to have it snuffed out. Ellsworth looking for room. He's taken down. That's Holden Gillespie, who got in there with the shoestring tackle, prevented a big play. And Ellsworth lost 2 yards on that one. So now you're looking 4th and about 14 for the Braves. Ball's going to be on the 26-yard line. So Newton going for it here, 4th and 14. Shotgun for Ellsworth. Ellsworth dropping back. Pressure right away, throws over the middle, it's incomplete. Good pressure there from Romano DeConcilis. And Mountain Lakes bends but does not break. They get the stop, and they're going to take over in their own territory here. 1:14 to go in the first quarter. So great pressure from DeConcilis up the middle there. Forced Ellsworth to throw the ball much quicker than he wanted to and not able to hit his target. So Mountain Lake's going to take over at their own 26-yard line. You saw how efficient they were on the ground on the first drive. They're going to look to see if they can replicate that on this one. Handoff goes to Fitch. Fitch looking for space up the middle, and he's got plenty of it. He's going to be close to the first down, and they're going to give him the first down. Heading into the final minute of the first quarter here at Newton High School. So ball on the 36-yard line. So far, Newton's defense has not had an answer for this Mountain Lakes rushing attack. Byerly under center. Hands off counter, left side. Breaking tackles. Nice gain there. That's the 23 of Massimo Corvelli. He got about 9 yards on that one. And we'll see if Mountain Lakes opts to run a play here as the seconds tick down on the first quarter. And that is going to do it here for the first quarter. So Mountain Lakes a 7-0 lead over Newton after 1 quarter of play. We'll take a short time out. We'll be right back here on Big State Sports. Stick with us.
BMW of Newton proudly serves the Sussex community with the latest BMW tech and affordable, safe used vehicles. Shop online now at bmwnewton.com.
We offer installation of siding, vinyl, and composite. We also do replacement windows, doors, roofs, decks, attic insulation, and e-shield.
Tires, rims, alignments, brakes, shocks, and great customer service. Discount Tire Centers has it all. DiscountTireCentersNJ.com.
And welcome back for the second quarter here at Newton High School. Mountain Lakes with a 7-0 lead on Newton here from the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth. Tonight's second quarter sponsors, Ecola Italian Bistro is known for its homemade pasta and innovative Italian-American cuisine. Ecola has been proudly providing exceptional food and service for 30 years. Located on Route 46 in Parsippany and open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner, come visit Ecola, often imitated, never duplicated. And back underway here. And flag on the play. It'll be a false start. We'll thank our other second quarter sponsor, family owned and operated since 2003, Tire Tech and Auto Repair Center out of Oakland, New Jersey, now offers on-site mobile services at your home or office. Tire Tech invests in state-of-the-art equipment to provide consistent, high-quality auto repair and preventative maintenance services. Go to Tire Tech Auto for all your automotive needs, from brake repair to engine diagnostics to towing. Known for their great prices and service with a smile, go to TireTechAndAuto.com. So second and about 6 here for Mountain Lakes. Handoff goes up the middle and a first down for Mountain Lakes. That's Carson Fitch again. About a 7-yard gain there for Fitch.
First and 10 from the 48.
So Fitch, a junior, came into this game 676 yards on the ground, been the leading rusher for the Mountain Lakes herd so far in this one. 9 touchdowns on the season. Got his first receiving touchdown of the season on the last drive. Fitch once again up the left side, another nice little gain there for him.
Fitch up the middle, tackle made by Vasquez.
They get about a 4-yard gain for Fitch, who's carried the ball 8 times already in this one. This ball right in between the 48 and 49-yard line. Mountain Lakes once again on the move. Byerly rolling out to the right. Throws complete. First down, Mountain Lakes. It's the number 3 of Connor Higgins. Nice job there on the rollout from Byerly, and a first down for the herd. About a 16-yard gain on that one. Byerly 2 for 2 throwing the ball in this one. So first and 10, ball on the 34-yard line. Pitch goes to Fitch. Fitch looking for space up the left side. Not much there for him. So Karilko was in on the tackle there. I think they're going to say no gain there for Fitch, so good job reading that by Karilko. About a 1-yard gain actually for Fitch. So second and 9 coming up for the herd. Just over 9 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Thanks again for joining us. Mountain Lakes up 7-0 on Newton. Handoff left side. Nice bit of running room. There he goes. Inside the 15. Massimo Corvelli with a big gain and a first down for the herd. That was about a 20-yard gain there for Corvelli. Nice gain. And this Mountain Lakes offensive line, along with its running backs, has been a well-oiled machine so far. Ball on the 14-yard line, first and 10, Mountain Lakes. Handoff goes up the middle, that's Fitch. Give Fitch another nice gain. Give him about 8 yards on that one.
Tackle made by Ryan Carino. End of second down.
So nice gain once again for Carson Fitch. So about a 6-yard gain actually. Second and 4 for the herd as they once again find themselves in the red zone. Byerly hands off right side, looking for space off the edge. That's going to be a first down for Mountain Lakes. So Massimo Corvelli carried that one up the right side. Enough for a first down. Now 1st and goal, Mountain Lakes from the 2-yard line.
Ball's on the 2.
So great push so far from this Mountain Lakes offensive line. Have not had a single negative play on the ground so far through 2 drives. Byerly hands off Fitch up the middle, trying to power his way forward. And the ball came out at the end. But the refs immediately signal 2nd down. They're going to say he was down. So Newton faithful thought they might have gotten a key takeaway there, but it is instead just a 1-yard gain for Fitch. It'll be 2nd goal from the 1. So Mountain Lakes driving to potentially take a 2-score lead on the road here. So 2nd and goal from the 1. Newton's got everybody up on the line of scrimmage ready for this. It's Carson Fitch. It's a touchdown for Mountain Lakes. Carson Fitch, he's got 1 touchdown receiving, 1 rushing. It's a 1-yard plunge up the middle, and it's 13-0 Mountain Lakes. As you see the replay here, the way they've been running the ball, no secret who was getting it. It was a trap up to the right side, had a nice little hole, and it's a 13-0 lead Mountain Lakes. And now that'll be a 14-0 lead for Mountain Lakes. So Deacon Silas' kick is good, and it is 14-0 Herd. 6:51 to go here in the first half here at Newton High School. Once again, thanks for joining us tonight. And obviously, folks, if you're enjoying your broadcast tonight, Booster Clubs, be sure to book your game with Big State Sports now. If you want to find out how to get your game on the air, be sure to email George at bigstatesports.com. See how your game can be on the air just like this one is here tonight. And we certainly hope you're enjoying the broadcast so far. So Open Road Mazda of Mazda kickoff set to get underway here for the next drive. It's going to be Deacon Silas once again kicking off for Mountain Lakes.
Deacon Silas kicking off. That beat Wolf, Dixon, and Carter.
So 3 guys back deep here for Newton, and the Newton offense had a nice drive last time around, unable to finish, and that'll certainly be a focus on the next drive. Picked up at the 15, brought up across the 30. It's the number 24 of Evan Cotter. And so Newton's offense is going to go right back to work here. So ball's going to be on the 30-yard line. 31-yard line, my apologies. So Ellsworth going to operate out of the shotgun, one running back each side of him. Handoff goes up to the left. It's Tuda. Tuda with a nice gain there of a few yards. Give him about 4. So ball on the 35-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here for Newton. Again, this Newton offense, Kirilko's got almost 700 yards on the ground this year. Cotter's got over 500. As the handoff goes to Tuda off the right side again and met right away in the backfield. Nice job. Nick Signorilli was in there on that one. And it's going to be about a loss on, it's going to be 1 yard loss on the play. 3rd and 7 coming up for Newton. So Kirilko just under 700 yards on the season. Cotter over 500. Anthony Tuda 471 yards. That has been what this Newton offense has been sent around this season. So ball on the 34-yard line. Motion out to the left side. Here's Ellsworth dropping back to pass, throwing deep. It's caught by Hunter Wolf. They're going to say it's a catch. Apparently was able to get a foot in bounds, and that is a first down for the Braves, and boy, did they need that one.
First down. From the 34.
So a 22-yard gain there for Hunter Wolf. And on the first pass attempt of the game, or a second pass attempt of the game, I should say, Newton's got a first down. So once again, they find themselves in Mountain Lakes territory. Handoff goes up the middle. So Kuroko able to find a little bit of room there. Give him about 3 or 4 yards on that one.
Second down from the 41.
So a 3-yard gain for Kuroko. And there's going to be a player down here for Mountain Lakes, and they're going to take a timeout. And while they tend to the Mountain Lakes player who's injured on the field, we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back here shortly on Big State Sports. Stick with us.
Welcome to the arena.
WIS gives me the freedom to be entrepreneurial, innovative. I feel supported to bring 100% of myself and my personality to work each and every day. I'm the CEO of WIS Family Office. I have 2 amazing children. I'm the daughter of French and Italian immigrants. Above all, I'm someone who derives strength and confidence from my ability to connect with others, and I strive to make a difference in their lives.
Back here on Big State Sports from the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth. The handoff goes up to the left side after the injury timeout. Nice push there from the Newton offensive line. Nick Kuroko is the beneficiary of it. It's going to be 3rd and short there. So Kuroko doing a nice job on the ground so far as well. So 3rd and short. Handoff goes up the middle. It's Kuroko right up the middle, up the left side. Does he have room? He's taken down inside the 10. So a huge 26-yard gain for Kuroko on the ground, and it is a first down for the Braves. As you see the replay here, handoff went straight up the middle, broke a tackle, and had plenty of space. Nearly broke that one, but a nice job saving a touchdown there by the Mountain Lakes secondary. Kuroko again up the left side. Not much there this time, but a few yards.
Kuroko on the carry. Pretty second down.
So it's actually about a 4-yard gain for Kuroko. So 2nd and goal coming up from the 6-yard line. Newton trying to find a way to get on the board here before halftime. Make this a 1-score game. Braves are going to get the ball coming out of the second half, too. Handoff up the middle, touchdown, Newton. Nick Kuroko, 6-yard score, and the Braves cut this one to 14-6 with 3:33 to go in the first half. So a look at the replay here. It was a trap up to the middle. Lots of space for Kuroko. And you can tell the Newton offensive line and running game starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm in this one.
Kuroko on for the point after.
So now Kuroko going to try to add to his point total for the night with the extra point. High snap, and it's picked up by Kuroko. He's going to run to the right side, and he's not able to get there. Taken down in the backfield. Nice awareness by Mountain Lakes to make the shoestring tackle there. So it'll remain 14-6 with 3:33 to go here in the first half. So great drive by the Newton offense. The key play being the completion from Matt Ellsworth to Hunter Wolf. 22 yards on third down, kept the drive alive. Then a couple of big gains there by Kurilko, capped off by his 6-yard touchdown. And folks, again, if you like this broadcast, please make sure you subscribe to Big State Sports on our YouTube channel. Hit that notify bell. You're going to be notified every time that we go live for one of our broadcasts. As we head into a really busy season here at the state playoffs set to get underway next weekend. Amazing to think that we're already at that point in the season. Feels like just yesterday it was the end of August. And the season was just getting underway with week 0. So 3:33 to go before halftime. Going to be Kurilko to kick this one off for Newton.
Back to return. Kurilko on the kick.
So the open road Mazda of Morristown kickoff by Kurilko is a squib kick, maybe an onside attempt. It's rolling around. Newton says they have it, and they do. They caught Mountain Lakes off guard. They were unable to handle the kick. And now Newton's got the ball at the 41-yard line. What a play. As you can see the replay here, Mountain Lakes player tried to jump on it, then someone kicked it. And evidently right into the arms of a Newton player who recovered it. So 1st and 10 Newton at the 41-yard line, as they look to capitalize on this momentum, and there goes Kurilko up the middle.
That's Kurilko up the middle. Picks up about 8. Bring a second down.
So an 8-yard gain for Kurilko, his 10th carry of the night already. And we went from Newton hoping to keep Mountain Lakes off the board going into half. Now they've got a chance to potentially get within 2 points, maybe even tie this thing with a 2-point conversion. Kurilko up the middle, first down, Newton.
First down.
Has been the Nick Kurilko show so far for this one, for Newton. A couple of huge gains for him so far in this. Junior having himself a big night. Once again, it's Kurilko up the middle.
Kurilko up the middle. Bring up second down from the 23.
So that should be about a 4-yard gain there for Newton. Tuda, Kurilko, Cotter in the backfield. This time it's going to go to Cotter. It's a counter to the left side, trying to break some tackles. It's Cotter. He's going to have the first down and a little bit more.
Cotter on the carry, and that's enough for Newton. First down.
So first down, Newton, and the Braves very much on the move as we head into the final 2 minutes of the first half. Ball spotted on the 14-yard line.
From the 14.
Three backs in the backfield. Ellsworth hands off. It's Kurilko. Nothing there. Good job by the Mountain Lakes defensive line.
Bring up second down.
Jack Brown was in on the tackle there on the defensive line for Mountain Lakes. Give him about 2 yards. So 2nd and 8 now for Newton. Ellsworth hands off to Tuda.
Tuda on the carry. Bring up third down for the 8.
And he picks up a nice gain there. About 5 yards for Tuda. It's going to be 3rd and, well, actually more like a 3 or 4 yard gain, but either way, Newton's 3rd and about 4 right now. They get up to the line very quickly. Handoff goes Kurilko. Kurilko looking for running room. Should have the first down.
And that's enough for Newton. First down. They'll have a first and goal.
So first and goal coming up from the 2-yard line now as we head into the final minute of the first half. 45 seconds to go. 50 seconds to go. My apologies. So Ellsworth under center, 3 backs behind him. Kurilko up the middle. Did he get there? He did. Touchdown, Newton. Nick Kurilko, his second rushing touchdown of the night. The Braves trail 14-12, 38 seconds to go before half, and a timeout is called by Newton here. So 38 seconds to go here before half. Newton trailing 14-12. Obviously right now Newton calls the timeout trying to come up with what their 2-point play is most likely going to be as they try to tie this thing before halftime. But Nick Kurilko, all about him tonight so far. 15 carries in the first half. And this Newton offense suddenly has shifted all the momentum. The key play being that onside kick, the surprise onside kick they recovered on this last drive. And worth noting, Newton's getting the ball coming out of half. So regardless of what happens here in the next 38 seconds, a lot to feel good about for the Braves considering the way this game started. So shotgun formation for Ellsworth. It's a spread formation. You don't see this from Newton very often. Ellsworth dropping back, looking for options. Throws to the left, incomplete, just out of the hands of Max Fay.
And with 38 seconds left in the
So Newton unable to capitalize on the 2-point conversion, but 14-12 Mountain Lakes with 38 seconds to go before half. And again, thank you all for joining us. Mike Gurnis here on Big State Sports. It's a beautiful night here at Newton High School for football, and so far we've got a good one. Two teams battling for state playoff positioning next week, and it has lived up to that so far in this one. Mountain Lakes leading 14-12. Nick Kurilko, 2 rushing touchdowns for Newton, and then for Mountain Lakes, it's been Carson Fitch with a receiving touchdown and a rushing touchdown. So Kurilko is going to get set to kick this one off.
Kurilko on the kick.
2 guys back to return this one for Mountain Lakes. Massimo Corvelli is one of them. And it's another one. It's another surprise onside. It's free again. Did Newton do it again? They did. Unbelievable. It's Hunter Wolf who looks like came down with it. And you don't see that very often. Back-to-back recovered onside kicks for Newton, as they have caught Mountain Lakes completely off guard now twice. And with 35 seconds to go before half, Newton suddenly trying to take the lead going into half. So shotgun for Ellsworth, 2 backs, dropping back, good pressure, steps up in the pocket and he's sacked. Huge play there by Holden Gillespie to get the sack. And Newton's going to call a timeout here. Big play by Gillespie, good pressure from the Mountain Lakes defensive line as you see the replay here. That has been a constant theme in this one. Whenever Ellsworth has had to go back to pass, he has not had a whole lot of time. Mountain Lakes defense and their line specifically have brought a lot of pressure each time. So that's a 7-yard loss on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 17. So we'll see what Newton opts to come out to again. But the surprise onside kick has been executed to perfection by Nick Kurilko and the Newton special teams unit so far. Created all kinds of confusion up front for Mountain Lakes. And now Newton's got the ball for a 3rd straight possession. Ellsworth out in the shotgun again, 2 receivers to his right. Pressure, looking for time, throws it away. Pass was intended for Kyle Dixon, but it never made it to him. It's going to be 3rd and 17. So ball on the 49-yard line, 21 seconds to go before half. See if Newton has anything in its bag of tricks to try to really steal some momentum before halftime that it already has. Ellsworth looking for room up the left side. He's able to gain a few yards. Doesn't quite get back to where the drive originally started. It's about a 6-yard gain. Be 4th and 11. And I think Newton is going to let the clock run down here on the first half, but we have a good one here at Newton High School. And it was a timeout call. Teams were heading off the field here. Newton called timeout. So just before the horn, Newton called the timeout. Well, this certainly isn't going to be set up a field goal attempt because it would be about a 62-yarder from where they're at right now. So we'll see. Do they go for the Hail Mary here? Maybe a hook and ladder or something along those lines. It was certainly a bizarre scene. Both teams were basically halfway off the field, and the ref signaled timeout. So ball's going to be on the 45-yard line, and you could tell Mountain Lake's not taking any chances here. They've got 4 defensive backs all lined up at about the 10-yard line, prepared for a Hail Mary. They're only going to have 3 guys rushing on the defensive line on this play. Newton's coming out spread formation, 4 receivers. So Ellsworth going to roll out to the right. He's just going to take it himself. Not going to get much. About 11-yard gain for Ellsworth, and that is going to do it here for the first half. So Mountain Lakes 14, Newton 12. It's been a good one here at Palmer Field. Hope you'll stick with us here. We're going to take a break here for halftime. Back after a short break. Be sure to stick with us on Big State Sports.
To do something academically for your child this summer, but you're not sure what. Come see us at Sylvan. We know exactly how to help your child, and it's fun here. Be proactive and make learning part of your summer schedule. Visit sylvansummer.com today.
Open Road Mazda of Morristown is your go-to for reliable and affordable vehicles. We offer a wide range of options to match your style and needs. First-time buyers, discover the joy of buying with confidence with our 5-day money-back guarantee. Your journey begins here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown.
Spear Air in Rockaway is one of the top companies in the state providing residential and commercial HVAC installation and replacement services, along with their whole home generator installation, replacement, and service. Go to Spear Air to schedule an appointment right now.
Jackie up.
Jackie again. My mom was a cheerleader. I still have it somewhere. Maybe dropped it. Oh my god.
All right, let's hear it from Mountain Lake's cheer team. Now entering the field is the 2024 Newton High School Marching Braves Band. The band is under the direction of Stephen O'Toole and Assistant Band Director Garrett Lonzello. Virginia Freed is the color guard instructor. Leading the band onto the field are drum majors Jay Graham, Dean Post, and Delia Peralta. The assistant drum majors are Addison Harden, Jason Kerner, and Christabella Ham. The drumline captain is Joey Storm. Color guard captain is Addison Harden. Drill design by Stephen O'Toole. Color guard design by Virginia Freed and the Newton High School Color Guard. This year's show is titled Homecoming.
Different. Wow. I love that you told me that I don't have to RSVP because I was like, oh good.
And now, please put your hands together for the Newton High School Marching Braves Band.
There's always
nothing on it. So much sleep last night. My wolf was like, we need to go to bed by 9 o'clock. Get this night of like rest, and I slept till 7.
I get up at 4. Put my watch on, went to the bathroom, and took my watch off and went back.
Now the wolf has the steps.
Oh, that's good. That's cool.
Yeah.
Now all of these things need notifications that keep yourself on task. Not have my phone. That's why I will continue to wear my
I actually saw. I took off my Apple Watch. I like this.
I just like it being silent. I brought them in the truck. I was like, just in case anybody on Facebook says I want them.
Should have brought them here. I would have bought one right now.
They're in the truck. And so I'm like,
Would have been a good snack.
Yeah, candy.
I know.
She's got some in her pocket.
I'm not sharing mine. No, I'll give you more when we get to the truck.
Let's hear it again for the Newton High School Marching Braves Band.
intelligence is pretty awesome.
Nice.
You can get it when you trade in any phone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Now every phone can be the new iPhone 16 Pro at Verizon. Just trade in any phone in any condition and get iPhone 16 Pro on us. Only on Verizon.
And we are back here on Big State Sports from Palmer Field at Newton High School. Mountain Lakes with a 14-12 lead. This has been quite a game so far. We'll talk more about it in a moment, but first want to make sure we give a shout out to all our sponsors tonight. First want to welcome you to Newton, where it's currently 52 degrees and cloudy. Game time temperatures brought to you by ICS, keeping you cool when it's hot and warm when it's cold. Go to ICSHVAC.com for all your comfort needs. Also want to welcome you to the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth. Since 1930, Mandelbaum Barrett PC has been a trusted legal partner for all of life's biggest plays. From business deals to personal matters, our experienced attorneys provide hands-on attention and innovative solutions. For nearly a century, we've built enduring relationships across diverse industries. Wherever you are, whatever your legal need, and whether it's personal or professional, Mandelbaum Barrett PC is on your team. Learn more at mblaw.lawfirm.com. Thank you to East Blackwell Chiropractic. Our mission at East Blackwell Chiropractic is simply to serve you. We provide excellent chiropractic care to help our patients reach and exceed their health goals. We assess the patient as a whole. We want to address the main concern, but also lead you into a lifestyle of being pain-free. We do all of this by offering an evidence-based approach to chiropractic care by utilizing chiropractic manipulation, soft tissue techniques, therapeutic rehabilitation, and a variety of chiropractic services to help achieve your health goals. O'Reilly's Pub and Grill is located in beautiful and historic downtown Newton at 271 Spring Street. Let Casa Bellissima host your next event. Catering starts at just $35 per person for sports teams, graduations, and wedding parties. Plus, join us for Ladies' Night every Thursday with live entertainment. Don't miss out. Thank you to our third quarter sponsors, Bednar Landscape Services. With over 25 years of excellence in northern and central New Jersey, Bednar Landscape Services is your go-to experts for landscape design, construction, maintenance, and all facets of masonry work. Let the dedicated professionals at Bednar Landscape transform your outdoor space into a dream come true. Reach out to Bednar Landscape Services today and elevate your yard to the next level. Located in the heart of Mountain Lakes, Hap Goods offers a casual family atmosphere serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Hap Goods also offers catering and private events for your next large gathering. Next time you visit Mountain Lakes, come visit this unique, charming restaurant and you won't be disappointed. So teams on the field ready to rock and roll here on the second half. An eventful first half. Mountain Lakes got out to a 14-0 lead in this one behind a passing touchdown. Brett Byerly to Carson Fitch, 9 yards, and then Carson Fitch had a 1-yard run. Mountain Lakes offense virtually unstoppable their first couple of drives. Then Newton started to get some momentum back. 6-yard touchdown run from Nick Karilko. And Karilko carried the ball 15 yards in that first half. A bunch of huge gains for him. After that 6-yard touchdown, Newton went with a little surprise onside kick, what was basically a squib about 15 yards. Mountain Lakes didn't recover it. Newton was able to come up with it. They're able to score on that drive. 2-yard touchdown run from Karilko to cut it to 14-12. Reason the game's not tied, there was a high snap on the first extra point attempt, which ended up being a failed 2-point try. And then on the next 2-point try, Newton had a pass go just off the hands of the receiver in the end zone. And that's the difference in the game right now. Newton did another surprise onside kick on the next drive, but unable to capitalize there. There was only about 30 seconds left in the half, unable to put together anything there. But momentum still very firmly on Newton's side here. They're going to get the ball coming out of half here with a chance to take the lead. and really start to gain some momentum in this one. And obviously, folks, once again, if you are enjoying tonight's broadcast, make sure you subscribe to Big State Sports on our YouTube channel. Click that notify bell, and you'll be notified every time that we go live on one of our broadcasts. Big couple of weeks coming up here with the state tournament looming. Our opening kickoff sponsor, Open Road Mazda of Morristown. First-time car buyers, listen up. Open Road Mazda of Morristown has your back. Discover affordable, dependable vehicles for less than $15K, backed by a rock-solid 5-day money-back guarantee. Drive with confidence. Drive with Open Road Mazda of Morristown. Romano DeConcilis set to kick this one off for Mountain Lakes. Kicks it high, end over end, going to be returned at about the 20. Brought up to the 30, up across to the 35. That was Evan Cotter on the return there. And that is where Newton's offense is going to go to work.
Newton will take over. First down from the 39.
So ball going to be on the 39-yard line for Newton. Thanks again to everybody for joining us. This has been a great game so far. I know there's a semi-important baseball game going on tonight, but appreciate that you're all joining us here on this broadcast tonight. So Ellsworth handing off. It's Cotter. Cotter looking for space. He's got a little bit. About a 6-yard gain there for Cotter, and it's going to be 2nd and 4.
From the 45.
Ball on the 45. Newton's offense on the move. Tuda up the middle, first down.
That's Anthony Tuda on the carry, and that's enough for Newton. First down.
So 6-yard gain for Tuda, and that brings Newton into Mountain Lakes territory. Ball on the 49-yard line. Both teams putting on an absolute clinic with their respective wing tee offenses so far in this one. And their offensive lines especially have been opening up holes. Handoff, but blown dead right away. It's going to be a false start against Newton. So that's going to push the Braves back 5 yards, back into their own territory. Ball on the 46-yard line, 1st and 15 for the Braves. Three backs in the backfield. Ellsworth hands off. It's Cotter. Cotter fighting his way, trying to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Oh, sorry, that's Evan Cotter.
Gets just short of it. It's about a 4-yard gain there for Cotter. So 2nd and 11 for the Braves. So ball on the 50, handoff up the middle. It's a few yards there for Karilko. About a 4-yard gain for Karilko. So 3rd and 6 for the Braves. Braves had a huge 3rd down conversion earlier. 22-yard pass from Ellsworth to Hunter Wolf. That's the only completed pass the Braves have had so far in this one, but it was on 3rd and long. Instrumental in one of the Braves' scoring drives, specifically their first scoring drive, I should say. Handoff goes to Cotter, met right away. Good job by the Mountain Lakes defense, swarming to the football on that one. About a yard gain for Cotter, and you're looking at 4th and 6 now for Newton. So with the ball at about the 45-yard line, Newton in no man's land, way too far to attempt a field goal, a little too short to try a punt. So you figure the Braves offense is going to stay on the field and try to convert this. And it certainly appears that way. So T formation for Newton. Ellsworth gonna roll out. He's got pressure, trying to get away from that pressure, and he's not able to. Romano DeConcilis with the sack on that one. Huge play for the Mountain Lakes defense. Ball's going to be on the 45-yard line, and the Herd are going to have excellent field position, 1st and 10. Haven't seen the Mountain Lakes offense in quite a while, and that's due in large part to the back-to-back onside kicks by Newton at the end of the first half, and then getting the ball to start the second half. That is a huge play from the Mountain Lakes defense to try to swing the momentum back in their favor here. So Byerly hands off up the middle. Carson Fitch met right away. Nehemiah Vasquez with the penetration was able to stop Fitch right away, not fooled. It's a loss of 1 for Fitch. That's the first negative play of the night for Mountain Lakes on offense. So 2nd and 11 for the Herd. Byerly rolling out to the left. Too high for Carson Fitch. It's incomplete.
Incomplete pass by Newton sports fans. That's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Unfortunate there for Mountain Lakes. Had Fitch open just a little too high. So 3rd and 11 now. Ball on the 46-yard line, and this is a huge moment for this Newton defense. Trying to keep this a 2-point game. So Brett Byerly, the senior, calling signals, drops back, quick drop, throws complete, and it's going to be a 1st down. Complete to Mario Zamba. Quick 3-step drop and a 12-yard gain, and it's a 1st down for Mountain Lakes.
First down from the 33.
You see the replay here. Quick, not even a 3-step drop, a 2-step drop to his tight end running the hitch route there. He's able to get the 1st down. Handoff left side. Massimo Corvelli.
Second down.
So Corvelli with a nice gain on that one.
From the 27.
About a 6-yarder. So 2nd and 4 for Mountain Lakes. Byerly under center. Handoff goes to Fitch straight ahead.
Fitch on the carry, tackle made by Max Fay.
He's going to be just short of the 1st down.
Be 3rd and short.
So 3rd and short. The way this Mountain Lakes offense is operated tonight, certainly don't be surprised if you see Carson Fitch get the ball on this one. He's been the go-to guy on most of their carries, especially in short yardage situations tonight. And it's going to be a sneak by Byerly, and it's going to be a 1st down. Good push up front from the Mountain Lakes offensive line. And he picks up the 1st down. So ball up on the 21-yard line now. Just over 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. This has been a good one so far. Hand off right side, it's Fitch. Or no, that's not Fitch. That was Smith on the carry there. About a 5-yard gain there for the number 30 of Ethan Smith, the sophomore. So 2nd and about 5 for the Herd. Hand off left side. Nice shoestring tackle there. Hunter Bickerton with the tackle. So Corvelli carried the ball on that one.
That Braves defense, let's make some noise for the
So
Braves
it's 3rd and
defense.
4 coming up here. And again, Newton's defense going to try to get a stop here. Keep this a 2-point game. So Byerly whistles right away. And it's going to be a false start against Mountain Lakes. So that's going to push the Herd back 5 yards, and it's going to be 3rd and 9. So 3rd and 9 from the 20. Over 4 minutes to go here, 3rd quarter. Byerly drops back, throws right away, it's incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. We're 4th down.
Tried to throw it quick, but unable to connect. And so it's going to be 4th and 9. See if Mountain Lakes maybe tries for a field goal here, or do they keep the offense out there? Looks like most likely it's going to be the offense staying out to try to go for this and convert it. So 3:54 to go, 3rd quarter. Byerly lining up under center, calling signals. Rolling out to his right. There's a play action pump fake. Byerly looking for room, and he's taken down.
Max Fay ends that drive.
Max Fay gets in on the tackle, just short of it. And officials call timeout here. We'll see what they're discussing here. But it was an official's timeout that was called. And they're going to measure this. So nonetheless, it was a huge play there by Max Fay. But we will see if Byerly got the necessary yardage to convert. And he's short.
And Newton will take
A huge stop there by the Newton defense. Max Fay with a drive-saving tackle, and Newton's offense now gets the ball. 3:45 to go in the 3rd quarter. Ball on their own 12-yard line. So Ellsworth lined up in the shotgun, one back to each side of him. Hands off, Anthony Tuda. Tuda cuts it back. Big gain there for Anthony Tuda. About a 16-yard gain for Tuda and a 1st down for the Braves. Ball's going to be on the 30-yard line, and looks like we have a timeout here. Injured player. And we are going to take a quick break while they attend to the injured Mountain Lakes player. We'll be back here shortly on Big State Sports. Stick with us.
Even young athletes. While prescription painkillers can be helpful, they can be addictive and dangerous if not used properly. So, what can you do to stay safe? Always follow your doctor's instructions when taking medication, and never share or take someone else's prescription. Let's make this summer safe and enjoyable for everyone. Stay hydrated, stay protected, and stay informed. Visit centerforprevention.org for more information.
All right, back here from the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth, Mountain Lakes with a 14-12 lead over Newton. 3:38 to go here in the third quarter. Mike Gurnis here on Big State Sports. Newton with the ball at their own 30-yard line. Huge gain by Anthony Tuda on the last play of about 16 yards. And it's going to go to Tuda again. This time, nowhere to go. Romano DeConcilis, who's been in the backfield a lot tonight. We've said his name a lot. -3 on that play. So 2nd and 13. Certainly a very wild first half between these teams. It seemed to have settled down here in the third quarter as both defenses seem to have settled in and made some key plays. As the handoff goes up the middle, that's Carilco.
The third down from the 33.
So about a 6-yard gain for Carilco. 3rd and 7 for Newton. So ball on the 33-yard line. Ellsworth under center. And Ellsworth tries to throw back the screen pass to Carilco, but he's got nowhere to go. That's met right away. Good job by the Mountain Lakes defense. They tried to get everybody to think it was going to be a jet sweep. It was a play-action type play, but the pressure came in on Carilco, and he was forced to get it away as an attempted screen. So not much there for Carilco on that one, and now we'll see Newton's punt team. This might be the first time we've seen, I think this is the first time we've seen the Newton punt team tonight. Carilco back to punt. He gets away a good one. It's going to bounce. And it's going to be down at about the 26-yard line by Newton. And that's where Mountain Lakes will take over. So 2:03 to go here in the third quarter. Mountain Lakes up 14-12 on Newton. Really good game so far between teams that are battling to potentially host state playoff games next week. Again, as we mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, Mountain Lakes currently 9th in North Group 1. A win almost certainly would vault them into the top 8 to get a home game next week. Newton in 11th in North Group 2. A win would certainly give them a shot at it. We'll see how things shake out with the teams that are around them in the standings. So 1st and 10. Handoff goes Carson Fitch. Fitch up the left side, breaking tackles. And Fitch with a nice gain there. About a 20-yard gain for Fitch, and that's going to be a first down for Mountain Lakes. Fitch's 15th carry of the night. So you see the replay here. Nice moves by Fitch in the open field. Really didn't break many in the way of tackles. Handoff goes to him again. About a 3-yard gain on that one. Some very nifty moves there by Fitch on the big 20-yard gain on the play prior to that one. This clock continues to tick. We head now down inside getting close to the final minute of the third quarter. Handoff goes up the left side. That's Massimo Corvelli. So now Mountain Lakes looking at 3rd and about 4 from the Newton 46. Newton's defense already came up big on the last drive with a huge stop on 4th down. See if they're up for the challenge once again. Final 30 seconds of the third quarter. Byerly up the middle, handoff, first down, Carson Fitch. Got a 6-yard gain there for Fitch, and looks like Mountain Lakes is probably going to take this one to the fourth quarter. And that is exactly what they are going to do. So, through 3 quarters of play, Mountain Lakes leads Newton 14-12 here at Palmer Field in Newton. We'll take a short timeout. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. Stick with us here on Big State Sports.
This game is brought to you by Aaron Mizzarelli of State Farm in Randolph. My licensed and experienced team members are here to serve you for all of your insurance and financial service needs in New Jersey and New York. We offer excellent customer service, and our office is conveniently located.
And welcome back to Newton High School. Mountain Lakes 14, Newton 12 as we enter the fourth quarter here in the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth. Once again, Mike Gurnis here on Big State Sports. We're going to give a shout out to our fourth quarter sponsors in a minute, but first they're going to run this play here. Ball on the 40-yard line. Handoff goes to Corvelli. Gets a few yards on that one. So with that, we'll take a moment to thank our sponsors. J.M. Rogers, fourth quarter sponsor today, family-owned and operated customs house brokerage with a rich tradition of providing unparalleled service and support to their valued customers across all industries. In operation since 1952, J.M. Rogers Co. Incorporated is a recognized global logistics leader in specializing customs brokerage, freight forwarding, and duty drawback. See what they have to offer today at jmrogers.com. Handoff goes to Smith. Looks like he got about 2 yards on that one. And while we have a moment, I want to thank our other fourth quarter sponsor, Bivacqua's Reservoir Tavern. Family-owned restaurant since 1936, serving great pizza, food, and drinks. Join us Tuesdays through Saturdays to watch live stream games and try some of the best pizza in New Jersey. That's Bivacqua's Reservoir Tavern. So 3rd and 5 coming up here for Mountain Lakes. Pitch out to Fitch. He's got the first down. He's got more. Fitch up the sideline. Nice gain of about 17 on that one, and it's going to be a first down for the Herd.
That's enough for the first down for Mountain Lakes. 2018.
So you see the replay here. Perfect blocking up the edge there, and Fitch had lots of running room on the sideline. So it's a first down. So Byerly hands off, up the left side, and not much there. Massimo Corvelli on the carry that time. Got about 1 or 2, not a very large gain there.
From the 17.
So ball on the 17-yard line now for Mountain Lakes. Over 10 minutes to go. Again, Newton defense really needs a stop. Don't want this to turn into a 2-score game because they're really, with the way these two teams run their offenses, 10 minutes is not a lot of time. Fitch up the middle, breaking tackles. And a nice gain for Fitch. It's going to be close to the first down. But not quite there. So give Fitch about an 8-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Byerly calling signals. Takes the snap, hands off to Fitch up the middle. And it looks like he probably got enough for the first down. And he did. 2-yard gain for Fitch, gets the first down, and it's going to be 1st and goal for the Herd with under 9 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Newton's defense, desperate need of a red zone stop right here. Byerly hands off. Smith, right side, touchdown, Mountain Lakes. Ethan Smith, the sophomore. It's about a 6-yard touchdown run for the sophomore, and Mountain Lakes extends its lead to 20-12. This is a huge moment here, this extra point. Romano DeConcilis out to kick the extra point. Kick on the way, he boots it right through, and it's a 2-score game. Mountain Lakes 21, Newton 12. So Ethan Smith touchdown there for Mountain Lakes. So 21-12, 2-score game with 8:40 to go, and now got to figure there's going to be a sense of urgency on offense here for Newton. Those 2 failed 2-point after attempts coming back to bite the Braves in a big way here, making this a 2-score game. So kickoff sponsor Open Road Mazda of Morristown as we get ready for this one. DeConcilis set to kick this one off. DeConcilis been all over the place. It's had a huge game in the defensive backfield on their defensive line in this one. He kicks this one deep. Going to be a return inside the 15. Brought up across the 20, up to about the 30. That's where Newton's going to take over, is right around the 30-yard line.
Newton will take over.
Nice return by Hunter Wolf. So we will see what Coach Parzero's got under his sleeves here with 8:33 to go here in the 4th quarter. 9-point lead for Mountain Lakes. Now, worth noting, Newton has come back from deficits in the 4th quarter this season. Earlier this year, they trailed by 10 points to High Point. Came back and won that game 36-32. It's a huge early season win for Newton. And it's a double reverse. It goes up to Cotter. About a 5-yard gain for Cotter. Originally went to Tuda, who then handed it off.
From the 35.
So 2nd and 5 for Newton on the 35-yard line.
Slide left! Slide left!
Hand off to Tuda.
And Higgins tackling high.
Tuda over to the 40. And that's a first down for Tuda. So Newton keeps the chains moving. Ball on the 40-yard line. Tuda in motion. Ball goes up the middle, though. And it's Karilko. Nice gain for Karilko.
Higgins the safety.
That's an 8-yard gain for Karilko. And a player's helmet came off for Mountain Lake, so he'll have to set out the next play. So number 21, Nick Signorelli, who has to sub out on that. Just over 7 minutes to go, 4th quarter. Newton needs a touchdown on this drive. Dropping back is Ellsworth. Pressure in his face. It's tipped, and it's incomplete. So good pressure there. Mountain Lakes, just about every time that Ellsworth has dropped back to pass, has been able to get pressure in the backfield. So 3rd and 2 from the 48-yard line.
Tight eagle gator. Tight eagle gator. Let's go. Liz.
Handoff up the middle, 1st down. That's going to be Karilko.
Nick Karilko up the middle, and that's going to be enough for Newton. 1st down.
So about a 6-yard gain there for Karilko, his 19th carry of the night.
Seminole banjo. Tight. Raven. Seminole banjo.
So ball on the 46-yard line.
Come on, Issa. Go, Issa.
Ellsworth rolling out to the right. And they have tried that a few times where they've had him roll out to the right. And it has not worked for the Braves. Mountain Lakes has been all over that a few times tonight. So that is a 4-yard loss for Ellsworth. So ball on the 50-yard line. 2nd and 14 for Newton. Ellsworth did get out of bounds, though, to stop the clock, so that is important. Both teams 3 timeouts remaining. It applies more so to Newton than it does Mountain Lakes at this point. Ellsworth dropping back, pressure again, over the middle, it's complete, it's Evan Connor. Connor up to the 30, down inside the 25. Huge pass from Ellsworth to Connor.
And that's enough for a Newton. 1st down.
What a play. And Newton is on the move, and boy, did the Braves need that. You see the replay here. He's hit as he throws. Almost triple coverage around Connor, and he's able to come down with it. Gets about a 27-yard gain on that one. So ball on 23. Handoff up the middle. Believe that's Karilko. It's Tuda, my apologies.
2nd down from the 20.
So about a 3-yard gain on that one. 2nd and 7 for the Braves. Three guys in the backfield. Ellsworth up the middle. Karilko powering ahead. It's going to be close if he didn't get the 1st down. They're going to say just short, it appears.
From the 19.
So ball on the 19. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Ball on the 15. My apologies. Handoff goes Tuda. I'm pretty sure Tuda got the 1st down.
Tuda on the carry.
And they're going to say short. Well, we'll see what the spot is here. Wait for the officials to officially signal what's happening here. With 4:57 to go here in the 4th quarter. And they're going to call for a measurement.
Great job, Lady Braves cheers.
So we will see if Tuda got that 1st down, or Karilko. And just short.
Just short of the 1st down.
So 4th and short coming up here. They'll bring the chains back across the field. Folks, once again, if you're enjoying tonight's broadcast, be sure to go to our YouTube page and hit like and subscribe to us. Click that notify bell. You'll be notified anytime we come on the air. Well, this right here is going to be the ball game. 4th and 1. 4th and short, really. Inches for Newton's offense. Just a question of who's going to get the ball on this one. Ellsworth under center. Hands off Kurilko. He's got the first down.
Kurilko on the carry, and that's enough for Newton. First down.
5-yard gain for Kurilko on that one, and it's a first down for the Braves. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. So we are now under 5 minutes to go in this one. So ball on the 8. Ellsworth handing off Kurilko. Stood up at the line of scrimmage. Good job there once again, Mountain Lake's defensive line. And looks like there's an injury on the field here for Mountain Lakes. So with that, we're gonna take a quick timeout while they tend to the injured Mountain Lakes player. We'll be back here shortly on Big State Sports.
Life, or business quote, visit us at aaronmizzarelli.com or call us at 973-389-9999.
I enjoy helping nonprofits achieve their goals and really accomplish their mission, namely by nurturing my relationship with them, their staff, their donors, their volunteers, and their board members. I think the key to being trusted is really transparency. What I've seen time and time again is that when you give anything the right conditions, the support, the autonomy, trust, your full attention, it will thrive. This is as true for my clients and for my colleagues as it is for myself here at WIS.
Hey parents, Anchor Golf and Recreation is now registering full and half-day golf camps. Anchor Golf Day Camps are designed to teach children fundamentals of golf. To register your child for golf camp, go online and click the registration tab at anchorgolfcenter.com. Anchor now has 4 dedicated outdoor lighted pickleball courts. Call to reserve your court today. Check out Anchor's 18-hole miniature golf course with new features. It's fun for the whole family. Anchor Golf and Recreation offers so much more. Call or see us at anchorgolfcenter.com.
Back here on the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth, second and goal for Newton. Handoff goes Evan Cotter. Cotter up the middle.
Evan Cotter on the run.
Gets about 4 yards on that one. Newton quickly getting up to the ball here. 3rd and goal from about the 4. It's going to Kurilko. Powers ahead up the middle. Going to be short of the touchdown. 3-yard gain on that one. Newton very quickly up to the line here. 4th and goal from the 2. Hand off Kurilko. Kurilko is stood up at the line. Mountain Lake's defensive line. A huge play there. 3:41 to go. What a play. As you see the replay here. And he was met immediately. That was the number 6, Milo Peniston, got up there. Right off the edge, a huge play. Now, worth noting here, Mountain Lakes has taken over at their own 2-yard line. So certainly, game not over here. Newton's got to be thinking about trying to get a safety here. And Fitch, oh my goodness, did they get a safety? They did! What a play by the Newton defense! It's a 1-score game with 3:36 to go. Clutch play by the Newton defense. And we got to see this replay again. Fitch was met in the backfield. Looks like it was the number 32, Anthony Tuda, who got the safety. Tuda and Kurilko both in on that one. And boy, this game just turned around very quickly in just one play.
36 remaining. It's Newton 14. Mountain Lakes 21.
It was just seconds ago that it was the Mountain Lakes defensive line made a stop that may very well have sealed the game for them. But on the very next play, great penetration from Anthony Tuda and Nick Kurilko to get a safety in the end zone on Carson Fitch, who, by the way, not many negative yards for him tonight. Loses 2 on that one. And now here comes the safety punt for Mountain Lakes. Newton's going to get the ball back with a chance to tie this game. So Romano DeConcilis is going to punt this one as he adjusts his gloves. It's going to come from the 25-yard line, or the 20-yard line, my apologies. So he's going to kick this from the 20. DeConcilis kicks a line drive. Sidewinder, it goes out of bounds, and that'll bring the ball up to the 40. Good discipline by Newton's return team to not touch that as it was going out of bounds. So Newton's going to get the ball at their own 40. And this is a golden opportunity for Newton. Thank you all so much for joining us. This has been a tremendous football game. Mountain Lakes with a 21-14 lead, 3:36 to go here in the fourth quarter. Again, Mike Gurnis here on Big State Sports. And Booster Clubs, if you want your game on the air just like this one is tonight, you can book your game with Big State Sports now. Be sure to email george@bigstatesports.com. You can find out all the information about how to get your game on the air. So 1st and 10, Newton. Ball on their own 45. Ball's on the 45, although the chains say it's at the 40. It's going to be, not sure what this is about.
Change the call. Eagle Stanford. Stanford, spread. Spread.
So the ball's on the 45-yard line.
Get Brad a little wider.
And the refs will say play on. So 1st and 10 from the 45 for Newton. Shotgun for Ellsworth. Tuda in motion. He hands off to Tuda. Tuda off tackle. Nice 6-yard gain there for Tuda.
Tuda on the carry. He's 2nd down. 46.
So 49-yard line here for Newton. 2nd and 4. So Ellsworth under center. Handing off Cotter. Cotter straight ahead, 1st down.
Evan Cotter on the run, that's going to be enough.
7-yard gain for Evan Cotter and a 1st down for the Braves.
First down.
7-point game, under 3 minutes to go. Tremendous football game between two teams battling for playoff positioning. The handoff goes to Karilko up the middle.
Karilko runs to the 40.
Got about 4 on that one. His 22nd carry of the night, and we've got a Mountain Lakes player down on the far sideline. And with that, we are going to take a quick timeout here while they tend to the injured Mountain Lakes player. We'll be back here shortly on Big State Sports.
So hot, my sneakers melted.
Rooms with different temperatures? That means your HVAC system is outdated and wasting energy. At ICS, we'll install an energy-efficient system that provides a constant flow of clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature in every room. You could save money each month, and the price we quote is the price you'll pay. Get a quote today. See why we say ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Provide your team more action. All right, we are back from the Mandelbaum Barrett broadcast booth on Big State Sports. Mountain Lakes leading Newton 21-14, 2:36 to go here in the fourth quarter. Tuda in motion, the handoff goes to Tuda, going off tackle, looking for running room, and he's only going to get a few yards there.
Tuda on the carry. Tuda 3rd down from the 36.
So 3rd and about 3 coming up for the Newton offense. Ball on the 36-yard line. Again, both teams have all 3 timeouts remaining. Kurilko up the middle, first down.
First down.
So Kurilko with the first down carry, bringing it up to the 29-yard line. Newton stays on the move here as we head into the final 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. Handoff Kurilko up the middle, keeping his feet moving.
Kurilko goes up the middle.
Got about 5 on that one.
Going to bring it second down from the 24.
Kurilko, 24 carries on the night so far in this one. And certainly far from done yet. Handoff goes Tuda up the middle. Met right away.
Tuda on the carry.
And a timeout is going to be called here, and it's going to be a Newton timeout. So Coach Parzero opting to talk about it here with 3rd and 2 coming up here. Boy, what a football game this has turned out to be. If you're just joining us, Mountain Lakes led 14-0 in the first half. Newton rallied to cut it to 14-12. A couple of surprise onside kicks recovered by the Braves at the end of the half. Mountain Lakes extended its lead. It was Ethan Smith, the sophomore, with a 6-yard touchdown run in the fourth quarter to extend it to 21-12. Then the Newton defense, or the Mountain Lakes defense, I should say, gets a huge stop at the goal line. And with just a few minutes left to preserve a 9-point lead. But on the very next play, Nick Kurilko, Anthony Tuda are both in the backfield, get a safety. And just like that, we have a 7-point game, and now Newton trying to tie this thing up. 3rd and 2. Ball goes to Kurilko. He's got the first.
Nick Kurilko on the carry. That's going to be enough for
about a 4-yard gain for Kurilko. 25 carries on the night for him. He has been otherworldly tonight for the Braves. So Ellsworth under center, motion, Cotter. Handoff goes to Cotter. Cotter cuts it back over the middle. He's got a nice little gain there, but we are now inside the final minute of the fourth quarter.
Second down.
So 5-yard gain for Cotter. 45 seconds to go. 2 timeouts remaining for Newton. Tuda, not much there. Great job by the Mountain Lakes defensive line. And the Braves are going to call timeout with 3rd and 2 coming up from the 10-yard line. 31 seconds to go.
3rd down from the 10.
So 3rd and 2 from the 10-yard line. If my math is correct, Newton should only have 1 timeout remaining at this point. And that's a big one. So 3rd and 2 from the 10. Again, Newton already staged a 10-point comeback earlier this season against High Point. And now they're trying to have another 2-score comeback in the fourth quarter. So ball on the 10-yard line. Does Mountain Lakes' defense have another stop? So Ellsworth under center. Handoff goes Kurilko up the middle, first down.
Kurilko on the run.
Gets a 6-yard gain there. Clock running, 25 seconds to go. Handoff, Kurilko up the middle. Did he get there? Touchdown, Newton! With 17 seconds to go, Nick Kurilko brings the Braves within 1. And now we will see what Newton opts to do here. Do they go for 2 to try to win this thing right now?
Hey, listen. Listen to me. See if they line up and call timeout. If we need it, just be ready. Just be ready. Not yet.
So we will see what Newton opts to do. It looks like their offense is staying on the field to go for the win right now. Oh boy. So Ellsworth, 2 wide receivers out to the left. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout.
We will take our last timeout.
So Matt Parzero calls timeout. That's the final timeout for Newton. Have to wonder if maybe they were looking to see how Mountain Lakes was going to line up there. And maybe they didn't get the look they liked, and now maybe they think about just going for the extra point for overtime. But we will see. But this has no doubt lived up to the hype of a really good football team between 2 really good teams. You've seen tonight, Mountain Lakes, a 3-4 record, certainly not reflective of who they are as a football team, and played an excellent football game tonight, and Newton certainly has played an excellent football game too. So we will see what the call is here. It does not get more dramatic than this. Game on the line right here. Shotgun formation for Matt Ellsworth. Ellsworth dropping back, throws right side, it's high, it's incomplete. Oh my goodness. The pass was intended for the number 21 at Kirilko. It was just too high. And a huge celebration on the Mountain Lakes sideline. 17 seconds, and here's the replay. He had him just a little too high, and that was terrific coverage by the number 5 of Bradley Rogers, the senior. Was right on Kirilko the whole time, gave him no space. Textbook coverage. So Coach Parzero with a gamble there to try to win it. Now, if you're Mountain Lakes, you certainly have to be alert after what Newton has done in this game already. They've recovered 2 of these surprise onside kicks. Got to figure the Lakers are going to know what's coming at this point, but still have to come up with it.
Timeout, Mountain Lakes.
And Mountain Lakes has called the timeout here with 17 seconds to go. My goodness. This kickoff can be sponsored by Open Road Mazda of Morristown. First-time car buyers, listen up. Open Road Mazda of Morristown has your back. Discover affordable, dependable vehicles for less than $15K backed by a rock-solid 5-day money-back guarantee. Drive with confidence. Drive with Open Road Mazda of Morristown. And again, a huge thank you to everybody for joining us here tonight on Big State Sports. Just a great football game between 2 good teams. So the kickoff is going to be from the 40-yard line. A lot of fans on their feet here for the final plays of this one. They've recovered 2 onside kicks. Mountain Lakes has just about everybody up to try to recover this. Kirilko bounces it. It's picked up there and recovered. Great job hanging on to it. Vinny Cena comes up with it, and that is going to do it. Just an amazing play there by Mountain Lakes in this game. And they're going to go to 4-4, and there's a good chance you're going to see them at home next week. And the reigning Group 1 state champions.
It's an AMRAP, so it's going to be rough, but it doesn't look I don't like this one because it's an AMRAP, but it looks pretty.
And so victory formation here for the Herd. They take the knee, and that is going to do it. So your final score from Newton High School, Mountain Lakes 21, Newton 20, a dramatic finish here. And congratulations to the Herd. They improved to 4-4. Newton falls to 5-3 on the season. Want to thank you for joining us tonight on Big State Sports. For my producer, Vincenzo Sebastiano, for our camera operator, Ethan Tang, my name is Mike Gurnis. Thanks so much for joining us. Once again, the final score, Mountain Lakes 21, Newton 20. We'll see you next time in the state playoffs on Big State Sports.
Team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards.
Fuddruckers, thank you all so much.
And Byerly rolls out, fires, complete, touchdown Mountain Lakes. Carson Fitch with minutes to go here, first quarter. Thanks for joining us here on Big State Sports. Handoff right side, a little bit of room there. There he goes, up down to the 25. That's Nick Kurilko. Certainly going to be alert for play action if you're the Mountain Lakes defense right now. And Ellsworth rolls to the right. Mountain Lakes seems to have it snuffed out. Ellsworth looking for room. He's taken down. That's Holden Gillespie, who got in there with the shoestring tap. Handoff left side. Nice bit of running room. There he goes. Inside the 15. Massimo Corvelli with a big gain and a first down for the Herd. So, second and goal from the 1. Newton's got everybody up on the line of scrimmage ready for this. It's Carson Fitch. It's a touchdown for Mountain Lakes. Carson Fitch, he's got 1 touchdown receiving. Motion out to the left side. Here's Ellsworth dropping back to pass, throwing deep. It's caught by Hunter Wolf. They're going to say it's a catch. Apparently was able. So Kurilko doing a nice job on the ground so far as well. So third and short. Handoff goes up the middle. It's Kurilko right up the middle, up the left side. Does he have room? He's taken down inside the 10. It's a 1-score game. Braves are going to get the ball coming out of the second half, too. Handoff up the middle, touchdown, Newton. Nick Kurilko, 6-yard score, and the Braves cut this one to 14-6 with. So the open road Mazda of Morristown kickoff by Kurilko is a squib kick, maybe an onside attempt. It's rolling around. It's some. Newton says they have it, and they do. Ellsworth under center, 3 backs behind him. Kurilko up the middle. Did he get there? He did. Touchdown, Newton. Nick Kurilko, his second rushing. And it's another one. It's another surprise onside. It's free again. Did Newton do it again? They did. Unbelievable. It's Hunt. So shotgun for Ellsworth, 2 backs, dropping back, good pressure, steps up in the pocket and he's sacked. Huge play there by Holden Gillespie to get the sack. So Brett Byerly, the senior, calling signals, drops back, quick drop, throws complete, and it's going to be a first down. Complete to Mario Zamba. A huge stop there by the Newton defense. Max Fay with a drive-saving tackle, and Newton's offense now gets the ball, 3:40. And Ellsworth tries to throw back the screen pass to Kurilko, but he's got nowhere to go. That's met right away. Good job by the Mountain Lakes defense. They try to get him in the standings. So 1st and 10. Handoff goes Carson Fitch. Fitch up the left side, breaking tackles. And Fitch with a nice gain there. Coming up here for Mountain Lakes. Pitch out to Fitch. He's got the first down. He's got more. Fitch up the sideline. Nice gain of about 17 on that one, and it's going to be a first down. Early hands off. Smith, right side, touchdown, Mountain Lakes. Ethan Smith, the side. Applies more so to Newton than it does Mountain Lakes at this point. Ellsworth dropping back, pressure again, over the middle, it's complete, it's Evan Connor. Connor up to the 30, down inside the 25. 3-yard gain on that one. Newton very quickly up to the line here, 4th and goal from the 2, handoff Karilko. Karilko is stood up at the line. Mountain Lakes defense. And Fitch, oh my goodness, did they get a safety? They did! What a play by the Newton defense! It's a 1-score game with 3:36 to go. 5 seconds to go. Handoff, Karilko, up the middle! Did he get there? Touchdown, Newton! With 17 seconds to go. Shotgun formation for Matt Ellsworth. Ellsworth dropping back, throws right side, it's high, it's incomplete. Oh my goodness. The pass was intended for the number 21 of Karilko. They take the knee, and that is going to do it. So your final score from Newton High School, Mountain Lakes 21, Newton 20, a dramatic finish here. And congratulations to the Herd. They improved.